I said it before that triathlon is a community, so let's get a deeper look inside that community. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Celtic Clydesdale show. I'm Jim and I am the Celtic Clydesdale. In this episode, I'm going to be doing the first of a two-part series where I interview a couple of YouTube triathletes. Only this time, we're going to be a couple of ladies. So let's get into it. All right, the first question I want to ask, what's your first triathlon? Terry, take it away.
Okay, so I started as a cyclist back in September 2017, and a few friends of mine convinced me to do a sprint triathlon up in St. George, Utah. So I did that in the spring of 2018, hated every minute of it, decided when I was done I'm never doing another one. But then I got one of those spammy emails from Ironman about their inaugural 70.3 race in Traverse City, Michigan, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do one, that's the one I have to do because that's where my grandpa lives and he could come watch me. So I signed up for it, told my grandpa, he asked if that's something I could get top 10 in, and I said, Grandpa, I'm gonna get on the podium for you. Unfortunately, he passed away a few months before that race, a week before he turned 95. It was sad, but I decided I'm gonna go out there and still enjoy this race and have fun because I have a lot of family in Michigan that could come watch me. And so we made a cool vacation out of it. And halfway through the bike of that race, I said to myself, this is really stupid. I hate this and I'm never doing this again. So I pushed through, finished the race, and I managed to qualify for the 70.3 World Championship in New Zealand for 2020. And so I thought, I have to do another one. And so basically after that race, I became a triathlete.
All right, I think you cheated a little bit and gave us two of them, but I'm gonna allow it because the story about your grandfather was pretty moving. Carly, first triathlon.
So I feel ancient with this answer, but my first triathlon was in 2009, I believe. And it was a sprint triathlon in Long Beach, California. So started with a sprint, I was only gonna do one. So, we all see how that's going.
I don't feel getting your start in 2009 makes you particularly ancient since I started in 2008, so don't feel ancient at all. Yeah, I agree. It's interesting how once we get into this, we end up falling in love and it snowballs just like it did with you, obviously. All right, let's move on to the next question, which of course is going to be, what's your favorite food that you like to eat when you don't care about the food that you're eating? Carly, let us know.
So I live in Southern California, and I feel like this is one of the most Californian sounding answers, but it is a breakfast burrito with avocado. So that's my go-to a lot after some really long training days. They're huge and very filling, but I'm always really happy afterwards.
All right, I have to be honest, with the exception of the avocado, you had me going. All I can picture in my head is some nice fluffy scrambled eggs mixed in with some chorizo, maybe a little bit of rice, some salsa, some cheese. Oh, sounds delicious. All right. Terry, what's your favorite I don't care what I'm eating food?
Okay, I'm actually really strict with myself on nutrition. I don't like to fuel myself with food that I consider poison. So I mostly eat really well. A lot of whole foods, fruits, vegetables. I'm plant-based, so I love that lifestyle and I love feeling good after I eat. If I eat junk, it's probably Beyond Meat. Every once in a while, I'll have some of those Beyond Meat meatballs, or their sausages are really good with sauerkraut on pretzel bun and mustard. That's really good. So that's probably my junk food day.
Terry, I'm gonna have to commend you on your discipline there. I have a fondness for all kinds of foods, and as you could tell, I don't say no to a lot of them, so big props to you for the discipline that it takes to stay clean all the time. That's totally impressive. That's all the questions I have for this particular video, so I'm gonna close this thing out. All right, there you have it. The first two questions for this series. If you've liked this particular video, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Until next time, keep on keeping on.